The city of Energodar is located in the southeast of Ukraine in Zaporizhia region and is washed by the waters of the Dnieper River, the main water artery of Ukraine. Energodar is a young, dynamically developing city. Established in 1970, Energodar has increased its area to 63.5 square kilometers over the past 40 years of its history and has grown by almost 4 times, up to 54,000 inhabitants. The city has broad connections by highways and railway. The location of Energodar on the banks of water artery of Ukraine creates wide opportunities for using waterways. The nearest international airport is just 122 kilometers from Energodar in the regional center of Zaporizhia region, the city of Zaporizhia. The network of highways also connects the city with the coast and ports of the Azov Sea. The neighboring Kherson region, Energodar, has access to the Black Sea by Dnieper River. The geographical location of the city creates unique conditions for comfortable living, business development and attraction of significant investments. Green and water massives around the city are striking. 25% of the territory of the city belongs to the lands of forestry and natural reserve funds. Present recreational areas can be used to develop tourist, recreation and rehabilitation potential of the city. Energodar is considered the capital of energy generation in Ukraine. Power plants placed on its territory produce more than a quarter of all electric power in Ukraine. Zaporizhia nuclear power plant, located near Energodar, is the largest power generation facility in Europe and estimated to be the third in the world. Zaporizhia thermal power plant is one of the most powerful in Ukraine. The city is characterized by a high level of energy supply and well-developed energy distribution networks. However, residents living in the city are the greatest treasure of Energodar. Available labor resources of the city with a high level of education and intellectual potential create conditions for the placement of enterprises with a high innovative component. Energodar refers to those few cities in Ukraine that face a steady, almost continuous positive natural growth of population. Higher than the natural average employment and wages create conditions for the development of trade, domestic services, and related industries. Residents of Energodar are happy to have one of the best levels of income in the country, which significantly influences the possibilities of the city budget. At the same time, much cheaper labor resources are available from communities of Zaporizhia region neighboring to the city in case of realization of investment projects in Energodar. Energodar's development strategy encourages diversification of employment and creation of new industrial facilities in the industrial park format. The City Council invites interested investors to take an advantage of Energodar's well-developed infrastructure, quality labor resources, and friendly local government to locate new productions in the industrial zone of the city. Environmentally friendly approach is an important component of the city, which is comfortable to live in. The city authorities provide the most favorable promotion for investors who will develop energy efficiency and green technologies in Energodar. The National Authorized Credit Rating Agency Credit Rating has identified a high level of investment attractiveness of Energodar and estimated its credit rating at UAAA- level, which means that the city credit solvency is much higher in comparison with the other Ukrainian cities. Energodar gives energy for development. Join us!